Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Here we are. Yes, sirree. Yep.
Thanks.
Thank you, Remykins, for the 25 months. Swing. They were 25 months. Thank you, Bullet Zoc, for the 131 months. I bet Packers. That was a terrible decision. I didn't bet the Pack. I picked against the Packers. I didn't believe in them this entire game. There was like a small moment early where I was like, dude, yeah, and then I was like, they're gonna blow it. And then they did. One. Swing. Bears are so fraudulent. I thought they'd get what was coming. Well, against a real team, they would have. If it was like the Rams or somebody or the Seahawks, but not the Packers. The Packers are the opposite of that. They're like fraudulent in the other way. The Packers get ahead really early and make you think that they're going to win, and then they don't. They did it against the Browns. They did it against the Panthers. They did it against the Broncos. They did it against the Bears already. So listen, I knew it was going to happen. I just constantly was like, hey, you know what? I think they're going to lose. Even I posted in Discord, in the Three Guys Talk About Football Discord at halftime, I posted, I still expect the Packers to lose this somehow, unless it's like 40-3 with 5 minutes left. And I was right. I knew it. Thank you, Reginto, 45 months. Wow, we would have collapsed. Don't even bring McManus back to the King. Fire him immediately. Yeah, McManus was also terrible. Another classic Packers special team blunder. Who would have guessed? Swing. They're the 45 months. Thank you, Momembi, for the 3 months. 1, 2, 3. Swing. They were the 3 months. Yeah, dude, once they missed the kick before halftime, I was like, that's not good. That's probably going to come back later. And then as soon as they came out and like 3 and outed the first drive, I was like, it's over. I knew it. I was like, this one's over. They're supposed, if they would have came out and scored a touchdown, I would have been like, here we go. The Packers are turning the corner. They're like putting their foot on the gas and doing it. And as soon as it hit, I was like, yep, it's over. Thank you, Lancer Eagle, 119 months. I stopped watching the game halfway through the fourth quarter, but congratulations, the Packers, 27-16 victory. No team could possibly mess up that in 6 minutes. Well, they've done it already numerous times this season. So, like, nothing was shocking to me. Listen, to me, a team shows you who they are typically throughout the season. I do think the Bears will lose to one of the good teams left in the playoffs. But, like, the Packers have done this so many times this season. It was just, like, it was bound to happen. And if it didn't happen this week, it was going to happen next week. They probably got blown out next week, to be honest, by Seattle in Seattle. So, I mean, like, it's just... it doesn't even really feel that bad about losing this game. The only thing that makes it bad is the fact that it was the Bears. But, like, I expected them to lose. They didn't have Parsons. They didn't have Kraft. The whole team was injured. They didn't have their center at the end of the game. I was just like, I expected nothing. And so really, it's true. I wasn't that disappointed because I expected nothing. If you see, this is why you don't get your hopes up.
Thanks.
Thank you for 119 months. 19. So like, I didn't get my hopes up till it's 21-3. There's your problem. That's still close. If it would have been, I would have gotten my hopes up if it was like end of the third quarter and it was like 35 to like 7 or something. End of the third quarter, 35 to 7, I'd get my hopes up. If it was 35-14, still wouldn't have my hopes up with this team. Unless they had a really good defense. Yeah, 28-3. Thank you, Seagra, for the 3 years. Oh my God, put some Kerner Nerd Hyper Yeehaw Wowee Wee Wow Wee Wow Wow Wee Wows in the chat for Seagra. 6. Swing. Save the 36 months. Jordan Lover may play with a game on the line in the playoffs. I mean, there's only so little opportunities you get to make a play with a play on the line in the playoffs. I mean, he's made many plays with like the game on the line. He's made clutch plays in the playoffs, just not like at the end of the game. I mean, listen, when you score 27 points, you should probably win the game. Like, that's just the way it is. If you scored 27, you should probably win the game. But there's no Micah Parsons. Their defense is ass. This defense just gave up like 400 yards to Derrick Henry, man. Yeah, like Love threw 4 touchdowns. He was fine. It was the... Honestly, part of it was the Matt LaFleur play calling. I hated his play calling. Even there at the end, I was like, just tell him to like throw it to the outside, get like some more yards, make it a more manageable like 4th and goal. And instead, they just like dance around and throw it to the end zone. I'm like, why aren't you just taking the easy slant? They're giving it to you. Just like get the ball, move up the field, get out of bounds. And then like instead of running outside, he's just running up the middle. And then whenever they'd run it outside, they would get yards. I'm like, dude, Matt LaFleur, he like loves screens and shit and like outside runs. And yet they would just keep running up the middle with Jacobs. I swear to God, the amount of times the Packers just run the ball up the middle for no reason. I'm just like, what are you doing? That's why I've been a Matt LaFleur guy for years, but honestly, I'm kind of ready to move on as well. Like, I don't even dislike him. I just don't think, I think he's a good, like, seasoned coach, but, like, he's just, I don't know. There's just something. There's just something about his play calling. When it gets into, like, clutch time or, like, just certain things, like red zone offense, like, I don't know what it is. I'd rather move on, to be honest. I don't even know if is his contract up now. Can they get Harbaugh? Really tired of your coach? I mean, I don't dislike the coach. I don't like hate him. I'm not like, we need to get, like, if he came back, I wouldn't care, but I wouldn't care if they moved on from him either. It's that type of thing. This coming year is his contract year, so he's still there for a year. I mean, I think obviously you keep him one more year and see what happens. Like, I would keep him one more year and then see how he does next year. Like, if it's the same thing, then you just, like, I wouldn't fire him, I guess is what I'm saying. I wouldn't fire him because of that. So, yeah. Because, I mean, honestly, part of it is also just so many injuries they've had as well. You had Tucker Kraft go out. You had Micah Parsons go out. The Parsons one's the biggest one because he was literally half the defense. Like, genuinely half the defense. Once the Broncos game was over and they lost Parsons, I was like, season's over. Like, that's it. I already knew it. That's true. You could always get Todd Bowles. I would definitely rather have Matt LaFleur over Todd Bowles. That's for sure. This is American football. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Honestly, I was more upset that the Panthers lost today. I'm not even gonna lie.
Thanks.
I was actually really cheering for the Panthers today because there was just, I knew the Packers were going to lose that game. I just knew it just all day long. And I was like, you know what? The Panthers, maybe they can upset the Rams, and then the Panthers lost. I was honestly more upset that the Panthers lost because I'd been hyping the Panthers all year, and I was like, dude, the Panthers are going to beat the Rams. And then they couldn't do it. That was unfortunate. Thank you, Not That Goose, 17 months. Not to be parasocial, but my dog shit on the floor. Is your dog the Green Bay Packer defense and offense and special teams? 17. Swing. Davis, 17 months. Thank you, Nougat Time, 52 months. There's no point leveling anything other than guts and Umusume. Otherwise, can you imagine losing the last 3/4 of the game in the playoffs? Playoffs? We're just trying to kick a field goal. Swag. Thank you, 52 months. Bears aren't the 1 seed, they're the 2 seed. So Seattle will play whoever, the Bears will either play the Eagles or the 49ers? Is that what it is? Oh, wait, no. The Seahawks will play the 49ers or the Eagles. The Bears will play either the Eagles or the Rams. Eagles will play, or the Bears will play the Eagles or the Rams. That's what it is. Seattle doesn't play the Rams. Seeding goes by high to low. So Seattle will always play the lowest seed. So Seattle would play the 49ers if they won. Or they would play the Rams if the Eagles win. And then it would be Bears-Eagles round 2. Yes. Thank you, Bloodvinder, for the 108 months. Dude. Thank you for the 108 months. Swing. I mean, I shouldn't, games in 13 hours, so I shouldn't jinx this shit, but if I was a Packers fan, I'd be sick to my stomach. I mean, I was saying it before, you might not have been here, but like, I didn't expect the Packers to win this game. Ever since the Micah Parsons injury, I was like, this team's not gonna do anything in the playoffs if they make it. And then, this entire game, like, I just knew, like, they were up 21-3, and I was like, okay, it's looking good. But I even mentioned earlier, I said in the Discord, I still expect to lose this somehow, unless it's like 40-3 with 5 minutes left. And I was like, okay, you know what? If they come out in the second half and they drive down the field and get a touchdown, then I'll believe. Because I'll be like, hey, you know what? They're going to be different from how they've been all year. They're fired up, ready to go. And guess what they did? They went 3 and out. And as soon as they went 3 and out to start the second half, I was like, it's over. I just, like, even with the Bears, like, barely doing anything, I was like, all they had to do was, like, go down and get, like, any points, like a field goal, just, like, anything, and they were just struggling, and I was like, dude, like, wait, 9 years? Oh, my God. Wait, 48, 60, 70, 84, 96. It is! Put some Crender Nerd Hyper, yeehaw, wowee, wee, wow, wow, wee, wow, wow, wee, wows in the chat for Bloodvinders, 9 years. But yeah, I mentioned this the other day. I was just like, listen, my expectations are low. Our team is super injured. Our best defensive player, that's like literally half our defense is gone. This team has blown so many games this year, to the Browns, to the Panthers, to the, we tied the Cowboys. We already blew a game to the Bears. I was like, dude, this is like, There's no way. And so I knew it. I fully, unless it was like, I was saying like, unless they were up like, if it was like 35-6 at the end of the third quarter, then I would have started hoping. Then I would have been like, you know what? I think they got this. But as soon as it was like a 1 or 2 score game, I was like, no, it's over. Like I just knew. I've seen this movie before. They did this to the Browns, man.
Thanks.
The Packers lost to the Browns in like week 4. They were up by like 10 and they lost to the Browns with 5 minutes to go. Like I knew it was gonna happen. Thank you, Anonymous, gifting a sub to Chopper Dan. Fuck. Thank you, Anonymous. It's true that they say extra points are one of the hardest kicks to make. In terms of like disappointing playoff losses, this isn't even like near the top of my list. So like I'm really not even that upset. If I had to rank Packer heart-wrenching playoff losses, number 1 is still the NFC Championship game against Seattle. That was the worst Packer game playoff collapse I've ever seen in like a crucial situation. They were winning by like 10 with 5 minutes to go. They gave up the fake field goal touchdown. They couldn't convert a 3rd down or 4th down or whatever it was. Then they give up the onside kick. Then it was just like you go from being like, we're going to the Super Bowl. 5 minutes to go in the game, you're like, dude, we're going to the Super Bowl. We just picked off Russell Wilson, and then you're eliminated. Like that was the worst playoff loss. 4th and 26 was pretty bad. I was still younger for that, but you know, that was that was just another Packer defense classic. I would say, oh man, the Packers Aaron Rodgers Hail Mary game where they tied it up with the Hail Mary only to just lose in overtime. That was a classic. There was the Aaron Rodgers picked off for a pick 6 in overtime, even though they grabbed his face mask, so it should have been a penalty, but they didn't call it and we lost. There was the 15-1 Packer game or Packer team after they won the Super Bowl that looked like they were going to go back-to-back Super Bowls, and instead they lost at home to the Giants, who were like 8-8. That was pretty bad because we thought we were going back to the Super Bowl that year. Those were all much worse. But you know who won't let me down? Toes and Jordan. Toes and Jordan. Hold on. There it is. I'm trying to make her into a late runner. Or a late long runner. Borrow. Wait, do I not have fishing up? Oh my god. I didn't even realize. I thought I did. The worst part is I want the Jaguars and the Bills, so I wish they weren't like playing each other tomorrow, because I want both of them to advance. So it sucks. I wouldn't mind the Texans either. I like the Texans. I mean, I wanted the Panthers too. Which honestly, the Panthers losing felt almost worse because I was kind of excited for the Panthers and it looked like they were going to win. And I was like, dude, this is it. I was riding high on the Panther train and they scored and took the lead and then the Rams scored. And I was like, God damn it. Piece of shit, Panthers, shit, Rams. Honestly, yeah, I think if the Bills win, they'll probably go to the championship. I mean, really, I want whoever wins the Bills-Jaguars game is who I want to go to the Super Bowl. Like, without a doubt. Sometimes I wish I followed sports. Seems relatively universal language. I mean, it's fun. Sometimes. Honestly, the worst part for the Bears that game is that their defense is already bad and injured, and it got even more injured. Like one of their best linebackers broke his leg, which is pretty terrible. Which, against a team like the Packers that don't know how to play football half the game, that's not a big deal. But against a team like the Rams or the Seahawks, or the, you know, any other good team left, they're probably going to take advantage of that. Let's see. Alright, I've been running the Haru Guts card, but I think I have to go another stamina card. Nice Nature SSR, hold on. I don't have the Nice Nature SSR, though. Da-da-da. Or do you mean just like the standard stamina card? Yeah, if you want to be social at like parties or any social gathering, you can just like just watch a sport, probably pick it up. Maybe I'll do the Mayano Top Gun here. Corner depth straight away. Yeah, that's pretty good. You know what? Yeah, I'll take this. This should be good. Try one, run 0, limit broke, super creek phone, run something else. There's this Nice Nature, right? Oh, she gets the on your left hint? It is wit, though. I kind of... Honestly, I'm gonna... It's really good. Wait, why is it good for lates? Is it just because she gives the on your left? I already have on your left, though, but I guess getting hints towards it to make it cheaper is good. And she gives ramp up. Corner acceleration. The acceleration is the key. Alright, I'll just do the 0 then. I'll try this, screw it. I'll see how this goes. Boost. No, I'm making, this is for the next CM.
Hey.
I'm trying to make Hosen Jordan late long. Gurguri Borrow Horse. The other night smoked my runners. Hell yeah. I'll take speed. Thank you, Derek V, for the 114 months. Holy frioles. I almost missed it. Happy birthday, Crendog. Hope it's a good one. Dude, thank you so much. You always know when my birthday is. Every month. Fine. Thank you for the 114 months. How much stamina do I need for this CM if I'm running late? So like 900 or something? Guys, rest here. CM's... No, it's not a sprint. This one's a long, it's like the Arima Kainen. 900 min with gold recovery. Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I'd want the Steelers. I wouldn't mind the Steelers as well, just because Aaron Rodgers. But I don't expect them to do anything, to be honest. Yeah, it's long, but it's like the shortest long track. Ooh, nice. I'm excited for the sprint CM, because then I can finally start doing some sprint races again. I actually forgot the Steelers were in the playoffs as well, I'm not gonna lie. This is very easy to forget. Alright, there we go. The speed. Yo, thank you, Tim Dog Rev, for the raid. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tim Dog. Thank you, thank you. Alright. I mean, are they? I mean, they're kind of in the playoffs. They're just. They're there. They're there the same way the Packers were there in the playoffs. Like, they're there. But are they really there? Honestly, my favorite part out of the Packer game was that Matthew Golden actually showed up and showed that he can play football. So that was nice. At least our first round draft pick actually showed up and looked good. So that was pretty cool. First time all year. Yeah, it's some cool like spin moves and stuff too. Do I pop the... I'll pop the wit here. Alright. Super spicy cheer battle. Take a power. Take a stamina. Speed. Dude, my dad texted me and he was like, Packers should be scoring more. I think the game is fixed. And I was like, the game is not fixed. The team is just bad. He's like, this shit's fixed. I was like, okay. My other two for the CM. One's gonna be Manhattan Cafe because she's already really good. She's my S tier Manhattan Cafe with like 1200 speed, 1000 stam, and like 1100 power. So she should be able to carry me pretty hard. I was like, why would they rig? Like, if anything, the referees would be the one fixing the game. The players, outside of like maybe one player that might bet on himself, but even then, like, you make more money from getting contracts from playing well and winning. Is it like? I gotta stop watching Packers Bears games, dude. I think Gmart's been cursing it. No wonder. Gmart has cursed every Packer Bear game. It's all adding up. Two for two on Bears winning in the fourth. Yep. You are the factor. Yeah, that really wasn't a ref ball game at all. Like, that was a pretty well ref game. There were a couple things where it was like, in fact, I would say a couple of the calls went against the Bears, to be honest. Like, it looked like he dropped the ball when he didn't. And then there's some other play that happened. The Packers honestly did have a lot of breaks. Like, they had some fumbles that they recovered, which was impressive. Is it? I think I'd rather have ramp up, actually. I think ramp up's better. That's what I was thinking. In fact, the Packers even screwed themselves a few times. Like, they picked off Caleb Williams on that 1 4th down where they, like, lost yardage. Like, Carrington Valentine. Bro's, like, dropped, like, 5 interceptions this year, and then the one that he should have dropped, he ended up catching. That was, like, another classic Packer maneuver. Catching the one interception you shouldn't have caught. Like, this team needs a secondary. This team needs corners in the worst way possible, man. Hello, Tina. Like, the Packers corners they have to be, like, bottom 5 in the league. There's, like, when Keyshawn Nixon's your #1 corner, like, what are we doing? What are we doing out there? Remember when we used to have, like, Charles Woodson and, like, Sam Shields and Al Harris? Now Al Harris is coaching the Bears. Thank you, Vapor Space, gifting Moobot a sub. Thank you very much. Micah Hyde. Yeah, we had Micah Hyde. We used to have Nick Collins. We used to have, like, great secondary players. Our safeties are actually pretty good. It's the, you know, the corners. That and the pass rush, which Micah Parsons was the pass rush. Although there's, like, Van Ness is actually pretty good. Rashawn Gary's old. He's fallen off ever since his knee got hurt. I think we rest here. And then Devontae Wyatt getting hurt. That was also terrible. Tucker Crab. There are just, like, so many injuries. I get it, like, every team has injuries, but... do I take the power? Do I pop the guts here? That's kind of a sick guts, actually. You know what? I'm going to take the guts. All right. Dude, this is actually a perfect time to risk the branch #1. Yeah, our center got hurt on the final play or the final drive. That when the center went out too, it was just like, okay, here we go. Just wrap it up. Elton Jenkins got hurt. Our starting I don't even know. He started literally everywhere on the line. He got hurt like earlier in the year too, broke his leg. Screw it, we do it. Yes, let's go. Oh yeah, Keyshawn Nixon just like doing some dumbass shit like he always does. Yo, we already got max ramp up. Hell yeah. Love it. Boom, boom, boom. Just a terrible injury year on top of just whatever else they were doing. I don't know what they were doing out there, but it is what it is. Dobbs was definitely insane that game. Golden was also, I would say Dobbs and Golden were the biggest stars of that game. Honestly, Jordan Love played pretty well that game. Like, he did enough to win. He threw 4 touchdowns. If you throw 4 touchdowns, you probably should win the game. Most of the time, you should win the game. All right. I watched it on Amazon Prime. Which, did you know you could attach your Amazon Prime subscription to your Twitch account to get a free subscription? That's right. Through the power of Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to your favorite or least favorite streamer for free by clicking subscribe, resubscribe, checking the use Prime sub box, and subscribing for free with Twitch Prime. It's that easy. And if you haven't done it, you can attach it to your Twitch account by clicking the link in the chat. Wow! You stream during the games? I don't.
Thanks.
Woo. Cat. Thank you, Blood Vendor, gifting a sub to Prime Gaming. It's like, Thank you very much. Prime game. I kind of like the wit here for leveling up. Okay. If we were able to restream the games and talk over them, then I would stream during the games. It's just too annoying to stream with like nothing for people to watch. Like we already do that for our Cox and Crindor movie nights. And it's just, I don't know. Corner recovery. Yo, 3 corner recoveries? Let's go. What's that? 13, 17, 19, or 20? Probably take the speed. Yeah, remember when we used to have that cool feature called watch parties? Wasn't that cool? To be fair, YouTube has many more cool movies than Amazon did. That's 1 up 5. 21's. And do I take kind of I'm gonna take speed. I pulled a muscle in my neck sleeping. What do? I mean, you just wait. Welcome to getting old. You've arrived. Whee! What a terrible inspiration. All right, that was so bad. Yippee! I think I'm gonna take the guts to get her to orange. I don't even know if it gets her to orange. I think it does. It does not. It barely doesn't. That's great. There's a dumb controversy regarding Nico of Hollow Alive, or should be a single comment someone made during a horse race PPV adventure. Antes flame. Wait, what are antes? What? Dude, I am so old. What are antes? Are they just like... Oh, it's like dedicated haters? It's like picking a sports team, but you pick a team to hate. Shit's insane. Dude, people will be like, the world is ending. This is the worst time to be alive. If you can sit in your house and dedicate your time to hating an internet like VTuber, we're not in the end times, all right? I'm gonna tell you that right now. We're not there yet. It's not a bad power. I kind of like this power. I need some Unity Cup help, I think. Wait, it's gonna get worse? I mean, we've had some terrible years, to be honest. Where's that, what was that year where the sun got blocked out? Is it the year 536? In 2018, medieval scholar Michael McCormick named 536 the worst year to be alive because of the volcanic winter of 536 caused by volcanic eruption early in the year, causing average temperatures in Europe and China to decline, resulting in crop failures and famine for well over a year. I think they also said, like, the sky was just dark because it was covered in ash, or, like, just, like, shit was wild, man. I remember that year. Yeah, that probably killed off a lot of people, to be honest. I could imagine it would. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely better than being alive then. That's for sure. You know, I don't know if I don't think Francis Drake was alive at that point. Maybe that's what shaped him into the pirate that he was. That's what made Sir Francis Drake who he was. Uh-oh. Solid whip bumps here. Yo, and the corner of depth. I think I have max corner of depth now. I do. Oh, 40%. Oh my god, I took ramp up at 35. I thought it was 40. Whatever, it's fine. I'll take speed here. Honk honk. Alright, let's rest here. Shit! Do we have an April Fool's podcast this year where it's just you and the guys bringing a random fact to the group and discussing it? Honestly, I would love that. That would be great. Dude, I'm already trying to force in, just like nonsense discussion, like how I brought up my hot take about sauce. I'm all for derailing everything. You know what? Give me the practice perfect. Do I take... I kind of like the power here because it gets her to orange and we get 2 things. We get 2 here with the speed. This also gives a little stamina. I'm gonna take the power. Energy. Another decent wit. Give me the wit. It's nice getting the rainbow wit because you at least get double the energy restoration. I don't even know if it's... I'm pretty sure it's double. It might be more than double, but I think it's double. Yo, don't look now. That's a pretty good guts. Give me the guts! Someone made a great point in the sauce debate. I reckon hot sauce plays ketchup in the sauce people just put on everything. I mean, that is true. People still put ketchup on a bunch of shit, but yeah, hot sauce did kind of overtake it. It's the primary one, I think. Listen, I love hot sauce on like eggs. Whenever we go out to brunch and I'll get like eggs and cheese and ham, like the old like breakfast scramble or something. I'll put hot sauce on that. Give me stamina skill. Any good wine? I'm drinking it right now. My Saturday night wine. Oh, I got the Prisoner Red Blend. Normally the Prisoner Red Blend is like $50, and they had it for 30. I was like, dude, is this serious? And I looked again, it was 30. I was like, this is insane. Prisoner Red Blend is like one of the best wines you can get for like a decent price. I almost want to just take the thing here. Normally I do like 20 to 30 on wine. You get pretty solid wines for like 20 to 30. Sometimes I'll go a little higher. I like the stamina here. I am a wine douche after all. I'm gonna take the... Is this the long race? It is, okay. I think I'm gonna take... I'll take Slick Surge. Is my stamina good enough for this? 400. I think I'm good. Swap the lead. There it is. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you can find Prisoner wine pretty much anywhere. Honestly, I've tried the Prisoner Cabernet. I like the Red Blend's better than the Cabernet. And I'm a big Cabernet person. But like the Red Blend is definitely the go-to. And if it's like $30 now, like definitely get it. How dry is it? Oh, it's dry. I only drink dry wines. I only drink wines that are dry or like slightly less than max dryness. I don't drink anything that isn't dry. Just like me. Alright, 5 turns. I drink dry red wine and IPAs. Those are my go-tos. I don't really drink anything else. I hate light beer. Light beer is like... it's garbage. I didn't mean to click the guts! No! Okay, well. God damn it. Okay, we got the carrot. Cool. God damn it. I guess that wasn't like... wasn't the worst thing to click. I am washed. Oh, never mind. We're back in business. It actually wasn't that bad of a guts training, yeah. Dude, I've just been happy I've been able to do my upper body workouts again. Because ever since my hips and, like, legs got fucked up. I did that thing where I, like, strained one of my, like, hip flexors or, like, inner abdominal muscles. But now I've been able to get the upper body going. I got the chest workout going again. Yesterday I did arm day. I did a little bit of elliptical. Try to get my legs working. I'm doing physical therapy in a couple of weeks, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I'm old. Listen, I'm closer to 40 than 30, alright? Give me this. It's kind of the same injury, but not really. So what happened? Pretty much what happened ever since last year. Hold on, do I take the whip? Super wine douche, I appreciate wine. I mean, I'll try any wine. The thing is, like, I'll try anything. I'll try any food, I'll try any wine, I'll try anything, but a lot of times when I try stuff, there's like plenty of shitty stuff out there. I think I'm gonna take the record. Maybe I don't. You know what? I'm gonna take a normal rest. Yo, let's go. Big time 70. Anyway, so what happened was back in like June, right? That's when I had my knee injury. So I like either strained my knee or like had a small meniscus thing. Something happened. That healed up. Then I like had a calf strain and I had like I was wearing bad shoe inserts, which aggravated my posterior tibialis tendons on both legs. So those became aggravated. And so I wasn't like walking and moving as much. And I was wearing a knee brace, which like restricted my movement, which then in turn tightened my hips, which I already sit a lot, which tightens your hips. So then I strained my hip flexor on stream, trying to like cross my legs and sit in a weird position, which then tightened up my entire like lower half, like my muscles like spasmed and just tightened, which then in return weakened them and then pull like it caused a what's it called? I almost said a hip flexor, a hip impingement. So like when I try to get internal rotation on my hip, it like pinches in my like, I don't know, my like the upper thigh area, right? So I can't like pull my leg back into my chest without feeling it pinch into my thigh, if that makes sense. And pretty much in order to fix that, I need to like retrain my legs and re-strengthen all the little muscles to like work properly again, because they've been like messed up for so long that it's just like it's all like locked down. So it's a matter of just like slowly doing it, and you can't overdo it, because if you overdo it, then you're gonna like just make everything feel terrible. But you can't underdo it, obviously, because you have to keep moving, you have to keep blood flow and keep getting strong and not let everything like atrophy. Atrophy. It just sucks, dude. Getting old sucks ass. Shit blows. I'm gonna take this because I just think it's fun. And it's pretty discounted. It's really World of Warcraft-itis, yeah. Just years and years of just shortening my hip flexors and not strengthening them and moving properly. All right, here we go. Which is why it's at least nice to get my upper body. So like sometimes I'm like, ah, shit, you gotta like push yourself up and be like, and like do it. But when you have like a stronger upper body, it helps to do that. So I'm thankful at least my upper body's pretty good. All right, here we go. In fact, dude, I did the chest press yesterday for the first time in forever. I was doing like for a while, I was doing not the chest press. What's the machine? I'll get you deadlifting 500 in no time. What's the machine where you can like reverse it back and forth? It's like you can either take it and go like this, like outward for your back and shoulders, or you can do it the other way. The pec flies. So I've been doing pec flies just to keep my like pecs kind of, you know, decent, but I hadn't been doing the chest press because the chest press is how I strained one of my like abdominal muscles like months ago. And so I've been like taking it easy, but finally I've been strong enough to like start up the chest press again. And dude, it was like for the first time in forever, I was like actually pumping the chest press, and the next day my muscles were just like, they were just like, holy shit. We haven't turned on in forever. It was insane. Getting sore again. And it wasn't even like that much weight. Like I used to do like double or triple the weight on the chest press, but because I hadn't done it in so long and I did the chest press, but it was just like my muscles were just like, holy shit, we're back. So I'm kind of just, I'm slowly piecing it all back together. Let's see. Let's look at that. Honestly, yeah, you can do, even with low weight, even with low weight, you can actually do quite a lot of just like muscle gain. If you do enough reps, that is. And it's easier on your joints and your tendons and stuff. I've been trying to do more tendon strengthening, honestly. Which usually you strengthen your tendons with like isometric holds. So I've been trying to do more isometric holds. I kind of want to take the stamina for the unity, plus we get her to orange. Even though the speed's a little better, I'm gonna do that. Okay. It's still gonna be a while before I start up the old strongman circuit, of course. I'm gonna take those. Yo, 54? There it is. Big stam hit. Love that. I think I'm gonna take a recreation. No! Run over, run over. Wrap it up. Holy Christ, that's it. It's over. Long-term power lift for myself, so tendon work's always rehab for me, but if you can stay on top, it helps a ton. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing, is like, you really have to start incorporating like tendon strengthening, because I've realized that like a lot of times you start lifting past your ability that your tendons can handle. Like your muscles can handle it, but your tendons can't. So you're just kind of like destroying your tendons. Like even just like my wrists and shit like that. I've been trying to do like 1 or 2 pounds and just do like wrist strengthening stuff. I found a like whole body tendon workout thing I'm trying to like do. That's always the worst part, because like I'll read all this shit and they're just like, yeah, you know, when you're in your 30s and 40s and you're like still going strong, and I'm like, what if I'm not going strong? Okay. The studies that they've done have mainly showed that isometric holds and like I forgot what it's called, but it's where you like you start at the top. So essentially, like, imagine doing a calf raise, but you raise your calves up and then you like slowly descend. What was that? What's that called when you like slowly go down? My hamstring tendons scream at me the next day when I deadlift 230 if I don't warm up. Oh yeah, warm-ups are also big. I like have to roll out my legs at this point. You know, give me the power. Eccentric, that's what I'm thinking of. Like eccentric types of exercises are really good for tendons as well. The problem with tendons is it takes like months, like just months for anything to happen. No, are you kidding me? At least that was a wit, so it doesn't really matter as much. 47, 25, 33%. Yeah, let's go. No, they're giving 97%. There's no way we fail. All right, give me the rest. Yes, the 70. Super low weight basic movements help a lot with tendons, general recovery there. Yeah, that's kind of what I've also noticed. Like just moving really slowly. Like I feel like I'm 100 years old, but like when I go up the stairs and I do certain things, I'll literally go at like 1 mile an hour and just be like, all right, we put leg on stair. We activate the glutes that have been turned off for 20 years of sitting at a computer, and we push up. We go other leg. We activate the glutes. We push up, and I have to like do that. And I'm just trying to like make the glutes wake up. Can't wake up. Save me. Can't wake up. Speed. Yeah, you need to strengthen like all the muscles too. Around the tendons. That's part of the problem too, is like so many people work on their primary muscles like bicep, tricep, quad, glute, and there's like so many little muscles that nobody works on that you need to strengthen. Oh yeah, and the shoulder too, that's true. I try to exercise regular. Chronic pain makes it so freaking difficult. Honestly, when you're already in pain, it does suck. Like back in August when I like super stretched my hip flexor and like fired up all my muscles, like it was so bad. Like I just had burning pain in both my legs. I think because my quads were so overactive for compensating for my glutes, which weren't turned on. It's just like they just started like actually just like crashing out. I feel like I'm like an athlete going through rehab, but without the millions of dollars and the team of like super medical rehab people with you. It's just like, or you know, just really anything. All right, there we go. The thing is, like, though, I love working out. Like, I went, like everybody knows, I went to the gym every day. I'll go to, if I can go to the gym one day, I'll go to the gym. Like, I love working out. So it's one of those things where I'm just like, I just need to like figure out, like, tell me what to do and I'll do it. It's just sometimes it's hard because sometimes it's easy to overdo it and like flare up everything, which is already aggravated, which is infuriating. And I don't have access to the super drugs, of course. The old super drugs, my favorite. I think I'm just gonna take the last thing here. Yeah, aka steroids. They're just like, dude, that guy had like a broken shoulder and a shattered lung, and they just like sent him back out to play. How'd he do it? It's like drugs. A lot of drugs. I think I'm gonna take the speed here. The thing is, like, especially athletes, they like destroy their body so hard that then they like can't do basic shit. Like, I heard about some NFL running back that like he's in his mid 40s and he can't go upstairs anymore. Like, shit's wild. So I mean, you're literally driving your body into the ground so you can compete at an insanely high level. This has been my problem. Like, I've been doing these races, but my stamina's been really low. So maybe I just need to train stamina more. Like, I don't know. Cortisone shots literally everywhere. I did see that there's, is this a long horse? Oh, it was supposed to be, but I don't think it is anymore. Nice. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, cortisone has been shown to actually increase the likelihood of tendon tears. So they've shown that people get injections into like say you're having Achilles tendonitis or something like that, and they inject it with cortisone and it gets rid of the pain, you actually become more prone to tearing it. Not just that tendon, but like any tendon. And they're not sure why. It could be the steroid effect, like it ramps it up and then it like falls off, or it like weakens it in the long term, or it's because the tendon's inflamed for a reason, so you're supposed to like not be overdoing it, and when you get the steroid injection, it reduces that, so you're kind of putting more pressure than you should be on it. But either, like, no matter the case, it has shown that, like, you have an increased risk of, like, tearing shit after cortisone injections. Which is why they're supposed to be, like, a last resort to whatever you get. Yippee! Fun, fun, fun! Yeah, that's part of the problem. It's like, wow, I can't feel it anymore. It's like, but yeah, but what are you doing to it? I had a cortisone injection in my shoulder years ago. It didn't do anything. I just rehabbed it. Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, rehab is usually the main thing you should be doing. Which is like, they've even shown that for a lot of things they used to do surgery for, most of it just ends up being like, try rehab for like a year. Because like, for example, the things that happen usually happen for a reason. Like I had my, like all my leg shit that happened with my hips, like my hip impingement, it's typically happening because my glutes are weak, everything's weak, and so the hip joint doesn't like move well with the muscles kind of like all weakened, so it's just kind of like not moving properly. So when you strengthen everything around it, it like helps pull everything back into place, and then you get back to normal. And so people just get surgery, and if you get surgery, it kind of fixes the problem short term, but long term, like you're not really fixing the core of the issue. And so it's kind of the same for just so many different things where people don't address the root of the problem. They're just getting a band-aid over the main problem. The problem is like a lot of times the root of the problem takes like months and months of rehab consistently to fix, which is like a lot. People also don't do post-surgery rehab either. People really don't do any rehab or exercise. I'm just gonna take these for now. All right, this one, I think this run's good. All right. Like a lot of things just stem from imbalances in your body. And a lot of times you just have to fix the imbalances. I mean, sure, there's plenty of things where it's not, you know, strictly imbalances. Like there's, you know, structural issues. I know there's like certain things where some people have like genetic issues, like bone overgrowth and stuff like that. But for the most part, you know, I'm gonna take this power. Dude, I love lat pull downs. Lat pull downs are fun. You see, the World Health Organization says not being able to find a partner is considered a disability now. What? Well, thank God I don't have that disability. On top of my other disabilities. Alright. Here we go! The other thing is just movement. Like, movement is so important. Which is why so many streamers and YouTubers are gonna have so much pain later in life. Because, like, not moving truly does catch up to you. Like, you need to keep moving. Speaking of which, I need to stand. It's standing time. It's like they say, motion is lotion. You're lubricating the joints. I actually don't know if I'd inherited any stamina. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. Been debating getting a gym membership. It's pretty sus for my low income. I mean, you could just buy some like weights and just work out at home, honestly, like to start out. You don't have to do it at like crazy intervals at the start. Just like do some basic stuff. Take that. Dude, we're gonna see so many people walking around like that because they start looking at their tablets at like 1 year old. The amount of people that are gonna have like craned necks is gonna be insane. It's gonna be off the charts. There's no stamina growth, you're probably better off inheriting instead of training it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I think this run's cooked anyway, whatever. Let's take some stuff. Sure. Yeah, like straight, even body weight exercises are good. Doing like some squats, just push-ups, anything. About to go do leg day now, but I'm so tired today. Ooh, I got a thing. Ooh, I got a rainbow crystal next. Nice. Honestly, out of all the days, I think chest day is my favorite. I love doing chest stuff. And then probably arm day. Now leg day is my least favorite because I just hope that I don't flare up my legs and hips. Yeah, wall push-ups are good. Honestly, part of my problem that got me into this situation is I used to skip leg day. Then I started doing some leg day, but I started running a lot. And I think running without having the proper strength for my body to handle running just put too much pressure on my legs and my hips and everything. And then I just started I started doing rehab on my own, but I started overdoing the rehab without doing a lot of rest. And I just kind of put my body into a state of overworked, just an overworked state. And I just kind of fucked it up. But luckily I'm still young enough to where I can recover at a decent pace, hopefully. I don't know. It's like right now, okay, hold on. Right now for my late runs, I've been doing speed, power, mile. Oh, wait. Power, speed, power, speed. Okay, you know what? Maybe that's what's been doing it. Maybe I should just be inheriting the stam. I mean, I have stam. Actually, I don't think I have many stam. Oh, wait. I guess I have stam long on my Ano Top Gun. Stam power? That's not the worst. And she has the stam long. Yeah. You know what? What if I just run it? What if I run it back? What if I just do a quick run back with these new... you know what? I think this might do it. I mean, yeah, body weight squats are fine. You can just do some standard body weight squats. Or hamstring curls, hamstring holds. Just hold your leg up behind you. Shit like that. Yo, by the way, earlier today I played Super Fantasy Kingdom for 2 hours. And I actually unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. Honestly, one of the worst feelings is when you go back to the gym and you haven't worked out in a while, or you haven't worked out a certain muscle thing in a while. It's been a while since I did the pull-up machine. And back in the day, I could put the pull-up machine at barely any help, and I could do 10 pull-ups pretty easily. And now I put it at some help, and I could barely do 10 with some help. I was like, holy shit, dude. This is insane. We'll do this. I couldn't do a pull-up to save my life. Before all this, I could probably do 15 to 20 pull-ups. And then after all my shit that's happened in the past 6 months, I tried to do like I did like 8 assisted pull-ups with like the machine weight set at like a decent help thing. I don't know, it's, and even then I could feel it like all in my upper chest and my shoulders. Yes, then it was fine. Now I did arm day yesterday, so my arms are sore, but I love the feeling of being sore. A good sore, not like bad sore. Go it. You should be able to do 1 pull-up. I think everybody should be able to do at least 1 pull-up. Because, yeah, what if you're like... I mean, even in like a basic situation, what if you fall down and you have to like pull yourself up from the ground or some shit to save your life? You're like, I gotta call 911, and you just like can't do it. Like, I don't know, you should be able to like do 1 pull-up. I simply die. I lived a good life. That feeling when you've been way stronger, now you can barely do it and you have to explain to everyone you've been stronger, dude. Exactly. If I try to do a proper pull-up, it fucks up my spine? Really? Doing my chronic pain flares up, enable a magic good 3. That's pretty solid. Stick the wood here. Honestly, dips are also really good. That's where you do the... It's kind of like the opposite. Instead of pulling up, you like push yourself up. Dips are really good. I'm in speed here. Nice. Dude, if only I was a horse girl, you know what I mean? I feel like if I was a horse girl, I would have insane energy and body strength. I also really like doing, what's the one where you stand on one leg and then you like hold a weight in your opposite hand and you kind of bend forward? Like one-legged forward bend type of thing. I really like those. That works like your hamstrings and your glutes, I think. Single leg deadlift? Yeah, I like single leg deadlifts. If you're a horse girl, you'd be a kid for 2 years racing for 3 and then have some fucked up leg injury preventing you from races. Dude, that would probably be me. I would, in fact, I would probably like have like the worst injury luck and then just like never even run a real race. I would just like, I'd be the horse that like kept pulling their hamstring or some shit. The power. I think the guts here. Somehow break both your legs before the day. I'd be like, what was that one? The Olympic one? Rhonda Hardy or Tanya Hardy? Someone just comes out and whacks my legs with a crowbar. They're just like, fuck you, idiot. This is what you get for appearing on the co-optional podcast too many times and ruining my evenings. Me energy. I think I just take stamina here. I think I go for the big time. Yes, let's go. Man, that's good wine. Perfect dryness. Get the big oak vanilla hit. Slight berry. I think I take stamina here. Get the hint. Get sort of orange. I've had 4 spinal surgeries? Oh my god. That sounds terrible. Dude, honestly, I've never dealt with chronic pain outside of like migraine headaches, which aren't chronic for me. So it's not really even chronic pain, it's just pain. Until I had my like hip strain and then everything like flared up. And I was in pain for like just days. And it was so bad. It was just like burning thigh. It was just like my thighs were just burning for days. Like it was so bad. That's like all you can think about. And I was like, is this what chronic pain is? Holy shit, dude. This is terrible. Like I even talked to Benji. Because Benji deals with chronic pain. He's got like a bunch of different issues with like arthritis and stuff. And I was like, dude, I don't know how you do this. This is insane. Give me the speed. After the last one, I went into stress-induced cardiac arrest. Dude, that's insane. That's actually like genuinely insane. It's like life-threatening. Obviously, it's cardiac arrest. Yeah, shit sucks. Yippee! Whee! That's true. The best place to be for that is the hospital. I think we run this. Holy shit, Crendor actually plays Uma? It's true, I do. You're talking to 446 hours of playtime Crendor Uma Musume. Dude, I've played this game for like 450 hours. To be fair, you know what? This game has helped me through the darkest of times. Whenever I was in my chronic pain and had all my hip and leg stuff, I would be like, you know what? At least I have Horse Girl Racing. I might take the guts here. I think I will. Now, to be fair, my MLB Kitasan Black, all right, I had to use my Rainbow Crystal and my free pick any SSR card in order to get her to like level 45. And then I had to pity the Kitasan Black to even, like, max her out, which was insane. 200 pulls to get... Alright, I'm gonna take my recreation. It was pretty bad. The energy. Do I take the speed here or the wit? You know what? I'm gonna take the wit here. Yeah, I've done every champion meeting except the first one. The last 3 champion meetings, I've gotten grade A 2nd place, which to be honest is pretty good. I always expect to get grade A 3rd place, but getting 2nd, I'll take it. Give me the speed. Wait, the surgery put you in the stress? Forced to lie on a bed, but also feels like there's knives in your spine. Pressure makes it worse. You can't get up because that hurts you more. Jesus Christ. I thought my surgery was bad with my gallbladder because I had to get my catheter in. Folks, I'm going to tell you right now. I've told everybody. If you don't have to get a catheter, don't get one. Words of wisdom. Not even just for fun. There are, dude, whenever I see there's like people that are into that, they're like, I'm gonna shove shit up my dick. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what is happening? All right, here we go. What do we get? Yo, we got the long up. All right, let's go. Hell yeah. I got a catheter for my gallbladder removal because I couldn't pee. So I had to go to the... Okay, so first off, we're coming up on the 8-year anniversary of gallbladder removal Scrandle. What an honor. Round of applause. I got my gallbladder out, and they were just like... They were like... First off, apparently this is malpractice. Okay? Because, like... I've talked to people that are doctors... and like in the medical field, and they're like, this sounds like malpractice. So I was like in the hospital, and they were like, you need to pee before you go home. But apparently all the nurses wanted to go home. Okay, so they were like, did you pee? And I was like, no. And they're like, well, you'll probably pee eventually. So I went home, and then I couldn't pee, and then my bladder was full because they kept giving me water and juice, and so I couldn't pee because of the anesthesia, because your digestive system is still asleep from the anesthesia. And so I was like, wouldn't you assume that if you're a nurse or a medical professional that you would think like, oh yeah, you probably shouldn't keep drinking fluids because that's just going to fill your bladder up and make you pee even though you can't pee. And it makes no sense. I was just like, okay. So they sent me home. So I got home and I was like, we have to go back. So I had to go to the ER and be like, hey, I had surgery today, but I can't pee because they sent me home. So they were just like, uh-oh. So then they sent me back, and then they're like, yeah, we're gonna have to put a catheter in. So they put a catheter in, and that's where they just take the old, you know, they take the thing and they just shove it up there. Which, listen, when you're at the point where you have to pee so badly it feels like your bladder is gonna explode, you don't really care. But it is annoying once it's in there to deal with, and then getting it out is also terrible, if you were wondering. All right, we just keep rolling. So yeah, pretty much what should have happened is they should have just like kept me in the hospital until I actually peed, or just like, you know, probably should have just like stayed overnight or something. But there we were. So they were like, yeah, that sounds like malpractice. Yippee! Anyway, so then I went back to the doctor like a few days later. Because, dude, like then I was having like gas pains because like they pump you full of gas. So like when you get a laparoscopic surgery. They pump you full of gas so they can work around inside of you, right? And that shit feels terrible because it just like sits inside of your, it just sits inside of you. So you're just like filled with gas. Like if you ever have gas pains where you're just like, oh, but you like can't like get it out. You can't fart it out, right? It's just sitting in there. And so you're getting like shoulder pain and you're just like, oh, like it feels like you ate 20 cans of beans and you're just like sitting there like you can't do anything. So I was like, I thought I was like dying. I was like, dude, I think I gotta go back to the hospital. So I go back to the hospital. And then when I get there, they're just like, all right. So they gave me like morphine. And I think morphine relaxed my digestive system enough that I was just like, dude, and then I just like farted. So it was a great time. And then I started feeling better. But then my surgeon comes over because they called my surgeon. He's like, why do you have catheter? By the way, my surgeon's like a 75-year-old European man. And he's like, why do you have catheter? Why'd they put catheter in you? And I was like, because I like couldn't pee. And he's like, you shouldn't have catheter. Gallbladder surgery is easy. Why you have catheter? And so he's just like, take catheter out. So then the nurse comes over. She's like, all right, I'm going to take the catheter out. And I was like, is this going to hurt? And she was just like, you're not going to want to be my friend. She was like a 50-year-old, just like random. So they just like, you know, they just like pump it and yank it out. I compared it to, if you're a guy, all right? I compared it to, imagine getting a Band-Aid ripped off, but like inside your dingle, all right? That's what it feels like. It's really fun. So anyway, they were like, you should try to pee now. And I was like, dude, I'll pee. And I did. And then after that, I got better. What a fun time. So anyway, after all that happened, that's what led me to being like, dude, I think I'm gonna start working out. As it turns out, your body falling apart isn't fun. By the way, okay, we're good. That was the same doctor that gave me like 40 or 50 pills of oxycodone. Bro just straight up gave me like 40 oxys. I don't think they do that anymore. Awesome doc. And I only took like 1 to 2 a day at first, and then I weaned down to 1 a day, and then I had like 25 left. I was like, how do people go through all these? And then I just like saved them, and then I ended up using them months later because then I had my toenail thing, and that was painful. So I ended up taking them for that, which they actually helped quite a bit, to be honest. But yeah. Like I said before, after taking those, I can definitely see how people get addicted to them. I can see how like a suburban housewife would get super addicted to oxys. Or just anybody in like chronic pain. Like the fact that they can just like take away your pain. Power. They work really well for the pain. I think 2110. I think I want to get her to orange. There we go. That's the story I always tell. I said I was playing BFA and like having fun playing the auction house during BFA. That's how you knew they were working well. I remember just like sitting in my chair being like, I was just like, why am I so happy? Okay. Capitalism, that's why. Go 4018, let's go! That's actually pretty good. How are the runs so far? Pretty mediocre. And I still remember I barely had any left, and I remember taking the final couple of them, and I was like, well, there it is, my last ones. And then there's that small part of your brain where it's just like, I wish we had more. But it's like you're not fully addicted to them, so you're just like, nah, brain, we're good, dude, we're fine. But your brain's still like, yeah, but what if? And you're just like, shut up, brain, we're fine. Yeah, I talk to my brain. Who doesn't? Yeah, I tried quest mode in Nine Kings. It was pretty cool. But what if we had more? I was so excited. I was pulling my ass finally a spinal doctor and his lady preparatory skating, so I got an appointment with him as soon as I could. I got in and started talking about my issues and surgical history at his point, and then the guy, absolutely fucking piece of shit, looks me dead in the eyes and just tells me I'm not getting paid enough to deal with everything you've got going on here. Dude, what? That's insane. He was like, here's all my imagine going to a doctor and be like, here's all my problems, and just like, whoa, I'm not dealing with this. That's too much. That's actually insane. Give me the wit here. Yeah, medicines are great, but also bad. That's why I have my like emergency Xanax for if I have like panic attacks or like really can't sleep or I'm like freaking out. And I only take like, I have the smallest dose prescribable. It's like 0.25 milligrams, and I literally take half of that. So it lasts me for like a year. But every time I have to like renew it, like the doctor's like, how much have you been taking? And I'm like, I last got it filled like a year ago, and they're like, oh, okay. But they're just like, how much are you taking? Yum Xanax. Woohoo! This chat thread makes me feel like a baby for limping from gout pain. I mean, I've heard gout's painful. Big power. My dad had gout. He had to take some pills for it. For a dumb professional development we had to do for teaching, they made us write A through Z word that is related to mental insufficiencies, etc. By the time we got to Z, I was exhausted with the seminar thing. I had to go on for 6 hours, so I just said Zoloft. They kicked me out. The hell? Oh, of course I get a massive energy restoration when I'm already full energy. God damn it. All right. My boss has got built and this dude works hard when he's at work. So it's not just skipping out. Yeah, I mean, I can imagine it's painful. Yeah, speed here. I think a lot of gout is caused by like eating a lot of red meat. There's like peas and shit. Beer, wine, something else. Yeah, things that cause uric acid. Yeah, peas build up uric acid. Yo, 4816. Concentrates in my heel, so walking is horrible. I've been dealing with it since day after Christmas. Right now, feels like my Achilles is overstretched. I'm limping around work. Damn. Pick up. Nice. It's weird because with my like, hold on, I gotta like sit again. I've been standing for a while. Good job, buddy. Cat, hello. Cat's looking at me. Wow. All right. Cat, you like chair? Look, chair. Wow, sitting there. Doesn't care. I guess sugar can also do it too. With like posterior tibial pain, it's more like I get pain like in my foot. Like you have your foot here, right? And it's kind of like from like the middle of your foot, and then it runs up and wraps around your ankle and then goes like up your calf. So at first I thought it was my Achilles, but then I realized my Achilles are actually fine. It's my posterior tibialis in both my legs. Very fun. Highly recommend. I'm gonna take curvature. Okay. Yeah, gout was a history or a famous rich person disease through history because it was just like rich people throughout the years would just eat like red meat, wine, beer, peas. Like think of all the British kings that were just eating their peas, man. And then lack of exercise. Well, I gotta eat my mushy peas and gravy. How am I supposed to live if I don't got mushy peas? Next, you gonna stop telling me to eat blood pudding smothered in gravy. I think I take a rest here. Yes, big rest. Woohoo! I had an Achilles flare up one time. I had to go to the doctor. Excuse for where I guess to borrow a set of crutches. So I go across the building room to the extra room. They said I can only use them if I bought them. Flip them off, hobbled, and just burn vacation days instead of using 6 days. 6 days? Oh my god. Gout has a strong genetic component. God damn it. My dad's gonna give me gout. Okay. Like the power here. We got the 3 bubble ups. Yeah, I say as I drink my red wine. I don't care, man. Whatever. I have enough other pains. It's all my dad's fault. Yeah, I think exercising does help prevent it. In fact, how to prevent gout. Drink water, eat fruits and vegetables, low-fat dairy, lean proteins, whole grains. Exercise. Limit alcohol. Oh, man. Weight management. Okay, that one's easy. Hydrate and exercise. It really is the answer to a lot of shit. I don't wish gout on anyone, been dealing for like 20 years. Some of the worst pain. Damn, 20 years. That's wild. Yeah, water, limited alcohol. Why even live? All right. Yippee! We win. Just gotta win one more. My fiance and I are currently pissed at her sister for faking scoliosis? What the hell? Not saying she doesn't have back pain, but she thinks going to physical therapy once a month is going to give her disability benefit. Once a month? Like the speed. Yippee! Another 47.25? Holy, let's go. We're cooking right now. I'm gonna take a rest here. Oh, 42 wit, let's go. And energy recovery. Dude, my dad has been drinking his entire life. And he'll just be like, I tell the doctor, I don't need to take pain meds. All I have is 2 Jack Daniels a day, maybe 3. And I'm just like, okay. Give me the wit here. And then every time somebody dies, I swear to God, my dad will be like, guess what? He didn't smoke and he didn't drink and he died. That tells you something. All right. He's like, the people that don't smoke or drink are always the first to die. I'm like, all right. You know what? Maybe he's onto something. Jack Daniels died from infection from a broken toe by kicking a safe. He forgot the combination too. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yo, another big 30 bump on the wit. Let's go. All right. Alright, here we go. Big first. Dude, we're cooking right now. I need some more stam, actually. I did start taking fish oil every day a few months ago. I think that's been helping a bit. I think the stam or the power here. It was 1927. This gives 28. I think I might take this. Plus, it gets the director up. I get my fish oil from, God, what's it called? Nordic Naturals. I just researched what is the best fish oil brand, and they said Nordic Naturals, and I was like, okay. So I just started buying theirs. They seem good, So I've been taking that. I tried some other fish oil brand, and it just gave me heartburn, and then I stopped taking it. Gonna stamina. Uh-oh. Alright, I take the thing here. Yeah, big Nordic. Alright, nice. Got that up. I think I pop a wit here. I get krill oil instead of fish oil, so I can get fishy burps. I think there is also an algae one too, yeah. This one hasn't really given me fishy burps or anything. It's been pretty solid. I actually like the Nordic natural one. You just gotta find one that's good. Here we go. Yes, we won. Let's go. That's pretty good speed. I'll take that. I googled fish oil algae. First thing comes up is Nordic Naturals algae. Oh man, dude, you're in. Yeah, I take vitamin D, magnesium glycinate, fish oil, and that's it. I did try taking creatine for a month and a half, like 3 to 5 milligrams of creatine, because they were like, it helps your muscles. So I was like, oh, maybe it'll help me recover and like heal. I don't think it's done anything. So now I'm like not taking it. I did gain like 6 pounds, so maybe it is doing something. I mean, yeah, I drink a lot of water and shit, so I know that it like, because it like pulls water from other parts of your body and like your colon and shit to put it into your muscles. So like, yeah, you need to keep hydrated. I'm also only taking like 3 to 5 milligrams, which is like not that much. I want to take... Honestly, at this point, I might as well take the Maestro. I don't think I'm getting any corner recoveries. What if I don't have a colon? Well, I don't know where it's going to pull water from then. It's pulling water from somewhere. I think it's like you get you typically get like 1 to 2 milligrams of creatine from just eating meat and stuff like that. Vegetarians and vegans typically get less just because meat tends to have a lot. But I guess the thing is, like, if you take a bit more, it can help your muscles like heal and repair and recover faster. But that's why I decided to try it for like a month just to see. But like, I don't know, I don't really feel a difference. So I don't think it's really doing much, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. I thought I'd give it a shot, but like when I try things, I try it like the lowest dose possible. Whenever I try anything, I always try it at the lowest dose possible. I never trust anybody that's like, I take 500 billion milligrams of like shrimp feces to see how it works in my body. I'm like, dude, what? Do I take the power here? Or do I take the stand? I think I'm gonna take the power. Creatine's protein your body uses damn near everything. Your body basically breaks down proteins into creatine. Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Yeah, I think that's what I've heard, is it like helps you get a couple extra reps and like faster recovery between sets, which like, that's pretty cool, but I was hoping it would help with like injury recovery, which maybe it does long term, but like I don't think it's that good. If anything, I just need to up my protein intake more than anything. I think eating more protein probably matters more than anything. Protein, more like protein. That is very true, Tina. Got all that. The dosage you're taking affects me totally. That's kind of what I was thinking. Like 3 to 5 milligrams was like the lowest I saw that could have an effect while also like not doing that much. You know what I mean? I don't know what's good here. Hold on. What are my stats? 1145, 800,000, 55 with long S. It's not like the worst, but it's also not like the best. Rushing Gale's super discounted, but I don't even know if it's good. Is Rushing Gale even good for like accelerating on a straight compared to some of these other things? No? That's what I thought. It's bad? Okay. Would I rather have like home stretch haste? What else is there? Outer swell, long straight, late surger straight. Like which of those are probably the best? I'd have to check for my creatine levels, but everything within rough range is except Alkphos? I don't know what Alkphos is. Long straight solid? Okay, I'll take long straight. My degree paid off. I knew it helped early in motion because it lent phosphate to ADP to negate it to ATP faster. I'm sure it's done already for physiology. Well, that's cool. Is it worth upgrading long straight to moderate instead of slight? Or is it better to just take like home stretch haste? Or only if not much else. It's a small bump. Okay. Maybe I'll say I do like a mild game, but to be honest. Having a night pink angel. Oh, no stopping me 100%. Oh, yeah, I guess that is better because you're just not going to get blocked in. Right, I have my test results, so I'm just perusing. I just got my testosterone at a 15 NGDL, which is good. I have my physical in like a month, and then I get all my blood tests checked again. Am I weird if I look forward to my blood tests? Let's see. Moderately increased ability to get in the good position. Dude, should I take late surgery savvy? Compared to like focus? I feel like that's probably the best out of anything available right now. Yes, you are. Yeah, okay, I'll take late surgery savvy.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think it's just cool to see like how your body's doing. Thank you, Morbidly Obscene, gifting a sub to Pink Angel. What? Thank you very much. 1 speed, 3 late. Frozen Jordan days. Yippee, Rainbow Crystal. All right. Buckshin. Get that. We do this. We spin. I already got all the good bingo stuff, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Cool. Let's check the club. Find me in the club. Bottle full of 50 cent. Yeah, I'm 50 cent. Yeah. Okay, request those. I don't know. Donate. I only had 1 blood test as an adult. That was 2-3 years ago, and all they found that I was definitely don't have diabetes. I too got my blood sugar looked at, and it's fine, so it's good. Whoops, let me do that. My cholesterol is actually pretty decent. Pretty much all my blood tests are like pretty normal. Okay, everybody's looking good. Boogar, 5 days. All right. Is there anybody in here that plays frequently, that is a subscriber that I know, that wants to join the horse club? I run Apollo's FC. Gilderoy popping off. They're good people. All right, you know what? I'm sorry, Boogar. We've kicked them. We had to do it. All right, we had to rip the Band-Aid off. Bakshin. 5 days. Listen, if Boogar shows up again and he proves that he truly is a horse racer, we'll put him back in, all right? We'll open space if Boogar shows up, he's getting fans, he's making big plays. We'll put him back in, but right now, he needs to go into timeout, all right? We pulled out his catheter. So if anyone wants to join, we have the El Crendor Club. We're currently at B rank. Through the power of playing the game, I think we can get the B+. Everyone else appears to have logged in within a day, so that's good. Put me in, coach. If you want to join, just apply. We got space right now. Just apply to El Crendor. Our only limits are you have to log in within once every 3 days. And you have to get 1 million fans a month, or 1 million fans a week, which is like 3 races a week. It's not even racing every day. It's like racing every other day. It's not even that bad. Who's trying to join? Oh, Maldazar. Oh, wait, Maldazar just talked, didn't they? Maldazar, did you talk? Are you in the chat? I thought I saw you. If you have no Guri, you get that about 1 run. Yeah, exactly. I'm here to race. All right, sick. There we go. All right. You're in. Cool. We got Maldazar in. There we go. We're going to B+, folks. All right. Excellent. 5 days. All right. Bakshin. Yeah, I feel like most runs are like 3 to 350, to be honest. Bakshin. All right, let's do some Kaizo Ironmon. I already played like 3 hours of Super Fantasy Kingdom today. Wait, what the hell? I forgot the sounds on from playing Kirby. God, how do I turn that on? I guess I just turned the volume mixer to 0. There we go. I already miss Boogar. Alright. How do you miss him? He's not even logged into the game in 5 days. Alright, there we go. Excellent. He can still be our mascot from afar. Alright. Let me... give me some Age of Empires. Hell yeah. Up. Mega fishing. Alright, first up, we got Scrandle. How are we looking? Sausage or steak bowl? What did they put on this steak? Like red sauce? What the hell is that? Although it is Japan, so it's probably good. Alright, I'll take their steak bowl. If that was anywhere else, I'd be like, I don't know, but I see Japan. I'm like, yeah, it's probably good. Salt beef bagel with pickles or crinkle chips and pie. I think I'm gonna take this one. Okay. Spicy sausage, easy. Cheese pizza, or honestly, this doesn't even look like the worst pork mash peas gravy, but it is $18. I think I'd still take it over whatever this is. Sausage chip curry sauce, $6, or Zero's Kenya with a pint for $3. Here's the thing. Personally, I would take the onion bread with beer for $3, but I know that everybody else is gonna take this. Yeah. I knew it. Chicken curry with rice and samosa, $8, or meat and potato pie. I'll take this. Good. All right, we're perfect right now. 6 for 6. Sausage and batter or pretzel. Take this. Plus, look at this. I am reusable. Wow. Recycling. RECYCLE, recycle. CONSERVE, conserve. Something, something, Rocco's Modern Life. That's all I remember. Hooray. Top nacho steak and chips. I mean, they live. That steak's raw? I don't think that's raw. It's like medium rare. It's not terrible. I think I'd take the nachos, but I think this still might win. God damn it! Burger. All right. $13. Give me that one. Woohoo! Wait, I haven't done Scrandle in 4 days? Oh my god. What am I doing? How are the runs? They're okay. What? That one. That one. Ah! Shit. All right. That one. Okay, good. Zappy Conca or the double bacon burger? I'll take the burger. Okay, nice, nice. That one. Wow, that was closer than I thought it'd be. That one. Nice. Chicken with caramelized onions or 6 oysters? I'll take that. People pick 6 oysters for $16? That's insane. Hey. That's not even that good of a deal. Okay, 7 out of 10. That beer was looking good. What else is looking good is we're only 12 subs from the Garf. That's right. Through the power of 12 subscriptions, we can achieve Garf and finish Garfield's Halloween adventure. That one. Guinness enjoyers. I like Guinness like once a year on St. Patrick's Day. Maybe twice. Once around St. Patrick's Day and one on St. Patrick's Day. That one. Ah! That one. Very good. Oh, this is Jerk Chicken Day. It's a Friday. That one. Oh.
Thanks.
That one. Nice. Thank you, Freezing Storm, for the 11 months. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like... What? Almost a 1 year as well. This one. Now we're only 11 subs. Dude, love those grill marks. Let's go. Boneless jerk chicken or jerk chicken and rice. I think I take the rice. Wait, that one won? What? Jerk chicken poutine? Okay, I'll take that. I swear, some people just vote because it has sauce on it. They're like, ooh, sauce. Okay, this one. I didn't mean to click that! No! What? Huh? Like that. All right. $9 or 22? I'll take the 9.
Thanks.
Yo, $4 beer with that one? God damn it, people ate beer! What is this? I thought we're at sports events. Well. Go back all the way. Where are we? Oh, here we are. Englandoids are frightened by food that isn't brown. Yo, the one Husker with the 22 months. I don't know, just pick something in my name so if it wins, I can claim credit or something. You got it. Thank you, the one Husker. Flick. Save it 22 months. Yeah, I think the money is misleading, to be honest, unless it's like super insane. I'm gonna take the pickles. Nice. Do-do-do-do. This one's gonna win because British. Yep. The quality of the photo does help as well. That is also true. Soy and honey beef brisket size 7 sandwich. Size 7 sandwich? What is this, shoe sizes? What kind of shoe size do you want for your sandwich? I'll take a size 9 with waffle chips and scotch egg, or a pulled pork burger and a hot dog. What? Try this one. $21 for that. Probably that. Yep. Fried bean dumpling with shrimp, vatapa, and peppers. $3. Or a choripan. I'll take that. Nice. Does Australia's stadium food actually have good quality? Dirty dog. Yo, I did pretty well that round. All right. Cool. All right. Where am I? Pokemon. Folks, believe it or not, we're only 11 subs for the Garf. For the Garf? I don't even know what I just said. Through the power of your generosity, we can achieve the end of Garfield's Halloween special in comic book form. Quality's normal, decent, but prices can't hurt, though maybe not as much as it seems to be in the US. That's true. That's right, only 11. Through the power of using Twitch Prime by clicking the subscribe, resubscribe button, and then checking the use Prime sub box to subscribe for free, or by subscribing with money, or gifting subs out of super generosity, you can help us achieve Garf. Here we go. Me? That's right. You. Wow. Now we have 5 Logan Shadowclaw Garfs. We actually have 10 Crackhead lefts, but Crackhead isn't here. I figured I'd wait for him to do the lefts.
Thanks.
Let's see. Yo, thank you, Space Cadet, for gifting a sub to Gedrith. Thank you very much for that gifted sub. Bringing us to within 10. Can you believe that, cat? He can't. I got this new Garf ornament. There he is. He can roll a dice. Put the dice on his head. He rolled a 1. That sounds about fitting. So it's a left. All right. I think this is my favorite Age of Empires 2 song.
Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Harumfenstein, for the 3 months. Put me in middle, coach. You got it. Thank you, Harumfenstein. Great.
Thanks.
Swing. Thank you for the 3 months.
Thanks.
And thank you, Vapor Space, for the 5 gifted subs. Kazlim, Turtle Queen, Lad Son, DM Lake,
Thanks.
and Devil Cake. That rhymed. Swing. Thank you, Vapor Space.
Thanks.
Now we're only, I think, 3 away. Is that 3? That's very close. Next Garf. See what he rolls. Oh, that almost went in my water. He rolled a 4. That's a mid. Glalie.
Thanks.
Wow. Thank you, TL Smith, for the 5 gifted subs. That's more than 3. Wow. LTA.
Thanks.
1. Free Carl. Now. Durple. And Falling Dice. It's like all getting subs. Thank you,
Thanks.
TL Smith. You all left mids or rights. We've hit the Garf. We've done it. Cat, we've hit the Garf. Can you believe this? Hold on. We need a live cat
Thanks.
reaction. Can you believe it? Cat.
Thanks.
Cat. Hello. Snap, snap. Cat. Wee woo, wee woo. Wow, wow, wow. Cat. He doesn't care. All right. Woo. Unbelievable. All right. Oh, I forgot to put all my stuff back up here. Bum, 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 bum. There it is. Really, Cat's only interested when he's interested. And when he's not interested, he's very not interested. Stop! All right. Whoa. It's a 2, so we go left. Ooh. Actually, it's pretty bad. He's dead. You all right? Yep. All right. Now we got the final Logan Shadowclaw Garf pick. Or wait, is there 2 more or 1 more? I think it's the final one. Possibly? I don't know. It's a 3! Mid! We get Firo. Was that 4 or 5 picks? Did I do that right? Dude, I'm literally even keeping track of it in a notepad, and I think I still messed it up. We're dead. It's because sometimes I'll like remove the pick before I do the pick, and sometimes I'll remove the pick after I do the pick. So I'm like, wait, did I remove the pick or did I not remove the pick? And I'm like, wait, I think I removed the pick. I'll just give you 1 more to be safe. All right, here we go. Final Logan Shadowclaw Garf pick. It's a 2. We go left. All right, here we go. Now we've definitely done all of them. It's a third. I pick right. All right, good. This is mostly an American football chat, but today Cody Williams of the Utah Jazz set a new record for worst plus minus in the game. Minus 60? Dude, that's actually insane. Giving up 60 points on the court. I mean, maybe he gave up 58 and scored 2 points or something. That's actually terrible. And we're dead. All right. Now we have a Robin Cage mid pick. Robin Cage mid pick. Lugia. Why did I take Lugia? My God, I'm so bad at this game, dude. Jazz lost by 55. Wait, who did they lose to? All right, actual Robin Cage mid pick. Spiro. Well, that's like, it's kind of like Lugia. It's a bird. It's a plane. The Hornets? What? Huh? Did they, like, LaMelo Ball put up, like, 90 or something? Like, what happened? Thank you, Aurelian, for the 7 months. Coach, I've been lurking for years, but I honestly didn't know how to use my free Twitch Prime until I saw your how-to video. It really was that easy. Dude, thank you so much for following the video currently playing on the screen. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thank you, Aurelian. Look how easy it is to subscribe with Twitch Prime. All right, we'll give Sinvicta his 1 right. Here it is. It's Quagsire. 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 Quagsire, everybody. All right. It's true. He does have the same video, but it's better over here. You all right? Now we have a Wanyao left pick. Wanyao left pick. And it's, I almost took Kyogre, but I didn't. Although I kind of want Torkoal, to be honest. I was hoping it'd be better. Well, I think we're just dead. We're definitely dead. Yeah, you'd have to be a grade A moron to use your free Twitch Prime on anyone but me. That's for sure. Highest scoring Hornet only scored 20 points? What? 9 players at double? That's actually kind of insane. That's like some weird sport anomaly. Alright, actual Wayne Yao left. It's Lickathung. Oh boy. Well, cool. Now, we have 5 Obmaz left picks. Here we go. 5 Obmaz left picks. Nah, Sinvicta hates metal music. Alright, next Obmaz left pick. We got Weepin' Bell. Weepin' Bell. Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch. I think I'm just dead. Wait, no, we got the speed tie. Let's go. We're actually out. Mega Drain. Cool. Just what I didn't need. I think it was my first lab escape of the night. Oh my god, that's been terrible. At least it helps the queue, I guess. Alright. Did anybody in the chat remember being a kid and staying home from school to play a video game? Does anybody have that memory? In fact, did anybody actually skip school to just stay home and play video games or fake sick? All right, everybody, excellent. Yellow flute. I still do that as an adult. No, I love school. What a loser. All right. Focus my parents hated my playing video games and took any opportunity to not let me. Damn, that sucks. Dude, I remember my first year of high school, I faked sick to go home and play Rome Total War, the original. And then I realized that I got home and I was locked out of my house. And I had to break into my own house because my mom left the windows open. So they're like, the screens were in, but the windows were open. So I like punched in the screens and like broke into my own home. And then later when my parents got home, I was like, oh yeah, I broke into our house. And they were just like, what? And then they were like, your webcam's blurry. And I was like, what the hell? And then I woke up in 2026 and had to be like, whoa. Okay, there we go. It was definitely worth it. Without a doubt. Never faked being sick until I started working full time. Leaves the windows open when they leave. Oh, my parents. Alright. Here we go. There's plenty other times. But one of my favorite times I stayed home from school was when, this is what reminded me of it, because I stayed home to play Age of Empires. So back in 2001 or 2002, this was either right after, I think it was probably right after 9/11. Because I remember I was supposed to go on a school field trip to like St. Louis for like some thing. And I remember telling my parents, I was like, I don't think I should go on this school field trip because there's just that big attack, the 9/11 attack. Who knows what could happen in St. Louis? And they were like, I think he's right. You could stay home. And so I stayed home and just played Age of Empires. And you know what? I heard that trip was pretty mediocre overall, so I'm glad I didn't go on it. Yep, terrorists might have got me if I went there. We're dead. It was a scary time, but 12-year-old me also just wanted to play Age of Empires. All right, maybe 13-year-old, I don't know, 12 or 13. Next left. For Amaz is Spinnerack. Steelwing? We're dead. I'm scared of the terrorists. All right, stay home. All right, next left. Huntail. Facade. Well, definitely dead. Yep. Yippee! You know, I think I learned more from Age of Empires than I would ever learn in school, though. Same with Rome Total War. Video games taught me far more than any history classes in school taught me. Next Abmaz left. Mr. Mime. Whoops. Scratch. Bite. Okay. And there goes the mime. Now when I think of mimes, I just think of the Game of Thrones thing I just read. It was either the end of book 2 or early book 3. I think it was the end of book 2. Where Tywin Lannister, he doesn't say mimes, he says like the medieval equivalent or something, but then Tyrion comes up and he's all like injured from battle and he's like, shouldn't you thank me, father? I helped save the town. And then Tywin Lannister is like, only mimes and monkeys want applause. Such a good line. Only mimes and monkeys want applause. Final Abmaz left. It is Ekans. But I don't remember what he said. What was like the medieval thing for mimes? Medieval term for mimes. Oh, mummers. That's what he said. Only mimes, or only monkeys and mummers crave applause or some shit like that. It was mummers. Yeah. So I read that and I was like, what the hell's a mummer? I had to look it up. George R. R. Martin uses mummers farce a lot. Oh, so he just uses the word incorrectly? He should have just said mimes, man. That would have made more sense. We're dead. correct, just like the phrase of finding archaic words and throwing them everywhere. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Now we have a morbid mid. Morbidly obscene mid pick. It is a C dot. Cool. Only monkeys and mommies crave applause. Very true. Bone meringue. We're dead. Yippee! Okay. Now, believe it or not, we have another morbidly obscene mid. This one's a centret. That's slightly better than C dot. Meteor Mesh. All right, you know what? Let's just do the Garfield. I don't think it's a Kaizo night. We got out of the lab once, man. We got out like once. Okay. Some nights you get out like 50 times, other nights you get out once. Let's read Garfield. Let's see the big Garfield story. Here we go. Time for Garfield. Bong, bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. New York Knicks, bing bong, go Knicks, wow. Time to lose in the playoffs, just like the Packers. All right. It's midnight, huh? Just as I suspected, that old man was just some kind of lunatic. Oh. Oh. The pirate ship. Whoa. All right. This is crazy. The souls of the dead. Whoa! Whoa! Gotta hide, Odie. We haven't much time. We gotta find a good place to hide. Don't worry that they know where we are. Wah, na na na. Not there, dummy. Oh. Whoa, dude, this house is probably moldy as shit when you think about it. Right on the water, beat up, untaken care of. Humidity levels insane. Yeah. Whoa, he's trying to get in. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Treasure. Whoa! Ah ha ha. Or Wachu! Oh! Ah! Oh! Yeah, nice, nice fixer-upper. Flip the house. Maybe they don't see us. Whoa! He took a ring pop. Screech! Ah, the dead. Creak! Crack! Uh-oh, Odie, he's gonna fall through and drown. Uh-oh. Webcam. Whoa. They're coming at him. What's this say? Webcam. Oh, goosh. This is it, pal. We swim for it. 1, 2, 3. Splash, splash. Rats, I forgot I can't swim. Uh-oh. Garfield's gonna drown. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This is getting crazy. Gasp! Goosh! Garfield's dead. Wait, hanging on. Snap! Oh, he's dead. Oh. Odie's pulling him? He pulled him to shore? I owe you one, old buddy. Damn, saved by Odie. Massive play. All right. The old man was right. Odie, this was the worst night of my life. I've had nightmares that look like birthday parties compared to tonight. Tap, tap, tap. Well, looky here. It do be me candy. Arr, I guess this story do have a happy ending after all, matey. Let's be shoving off her home now. Well, off her they go. John is never going to believe what happened to us tonight. He probably thinks we were out singing on the fence again. Wait till he sees all this candy. If we got a surprise for him. Whoa! The demons have killed John! Wah! John's dead. Uh-oh. There they are. They're trying to get up the tree. It's like the Hobbit. Why us? Why don't they leave us alone? They got their stupid treasure. I can't figure it out. What is it, Odie? The ring, of course. They came for the ring. Poof. Look at that. Odie, I'm about to do something that's totally out of character for me, but seeing as how you saved my life about 18 zillion times tonight, I want to give you something great, personal worth. Something that represents a great personal sacrifice on my part. Sigh. Here's your half of the candy. Wow, Garfield really going crazy tonight. Whoops. Yeah, love you. Now get out of here. What a night. Boy, am I wired. Think I'll see what's on TV. Click. Good evening and welcome to our all-night pirate movie festival. Boy, am I tired. R. Caldwell. Garfield, everybody. There it is. We finished the Garfield Halloween journey. And what a journey it was. Caldwell. All right. That's going to do it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new here, click the follow button, follow along, be alerted when I go live. Or don't. Unclick the bell if you're like, I'm tired of knowing when this guy goes live. Thanks, buddy. Subscribe, resubscribe, drop bits, tips, gifted subs, watch ads, hung out, enjoyed the stream. Thank you very much for all the support. If you haven't seen the latest YouTube videos like Pointless Top 10, you go there. If you haven't listened to the latest Cox and Crendor that got uploaded midweek, you go there. If you haven't listened to Almost Too Old for This, you go there. And there's others. I don't know. It has about as many jokes as regular Garfield. Yeah, it pretty much had as many jokes as a normal Garfield. Either way, tomorrow night, I'll be back for steak night. And I think tomorrow night, I'm going to play Super Fantasy Kingdom. Today, I got my Super Fantasy Kingdom fix off stream. I think I'll do it on stream tomorrow. I unlocked like 4 new characters, so I can try out some of those. Either way, thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time. Okay? Okay. See ya.